Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be changing the oil on our 07 Titan, Nissan Titan. Here's the layout of your tools that you'll need. Some Valvoline oil, 5W30. You'll need 6.6 quarts. I chose Valvoline because they're a very good brand. Oil filter doesn't really matter what you get. You can get a cheap one if you want, but that's what I did. Just grabbed you a regular oil filter. Go better if you can, yeah. Just a container to hold your oil. This is a strap wrench. You put it around your oil filter and you can take it off, or you can buy the specialized tool, or you can punch a screwdriver through it and twist. These, you may not need these for your truck, but for mine you will, and I'll show you in a second why. So let's get into the truck. Apologies in advance for the lack of space down here, but my truck is lifted so I can easily get under here, but your vehicle will most likely need some ramps to go on. So remember how I said I would probably only need this and not you, is because this is an aftermarket skid plate, and thankfully it's got a plate here so that you can access your oil filter. There's the oil pan, it's right here for reference. Oil filter will be right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these bolts off to access our filter. Alright, we've gotten the skid plate cap off. And as you can see right there, there's our oil filter, which looks fairly new actually, but just changing it so that I could be sure, because the last owner wasn't very honest with me in a lot of things about this truck, so never hurts to be too safe. But now that I've gained access to this, what I'm going to do next is drain our oil, which is right here. There's your cap. Gonna take it off, move our little thing in place, my hat out the way, and we'll proceed to draining. Note about draining is that it'll take maybe about half an hour, get it all out, so you don't have to stay under here for the rest of your time. You can go inside or something. So it's the next day now. Don't ask me how or why. Just some stuff happened. So once you got your plug taken out and it's drained, you can go ahead and take a little oil filter out, which houses a lot of the oil as well. Don't forget that. Make sure you keep up with that fucking drain plug, please. It's very important. Well, a couple minutes in, I realized it's going to be impossible for me to get that oil filter out without dropping the skid plate and the brush guard. So, where'd my plan B go? Hang on. Yes. There's always plan B. If you can't get it out the conventional way, you can always punch a screwdriver through the side of it and pry up. Not like you're going to reuse the damn thing. Okay, so maybe like fucking 3 hours later, I finally got it off. Couldn't unscrew it off, couldn't put a screwdriver through it. I finally had to, where is it? Oh, there it is. Had to buy that little tool attachment on the end of it, because the last intellectual who tightened it on, I mean like tightened, I mean like it was horrible. But yeah, the filter's off. So now we can commence to stage 2, which is putting on our new filter. And what you want to do before you put on your new filter, take your oil, pour some inside of it, not all the way to where it's like overfilled, just pour some in there. Take your oil, rub it around the rim before you screw it on. It's a very good thing to do. Please do it. Just got done putting on the new oil filter. Now we're going to fill up our oil. I'd suggest get a funnel ready, unless you are just skilled like that, which is perfectly fine. All right, just wrapped up the final process. Filled the oil, put on the cap, put my plate back on, cleaned up, got rid of my tools, started her up. She runs fine. I hope this could be informative for anyone who owns this model of truck. And if so, please leave a like and possibly a comment as to what else you need help with. I'm sorry for not providing many visual cues for what I'm working on because I don't have a way to set up my phone on like a tripod or anything like that. So verbal instructions mostly. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your new ride.